Happy Halloween! Today we're looking at a couple of tips on how you can get started down the right path to making a scary horror film.
We recently made our own It short, which you can find up here. Check it out if you haven't already.
Tip number 5.
Get practical. CGI has come a long way, but there are still instances in modern movies where people would agree that a puppet or animatronic would have been better than a CG monster. It also might seem easier to want to use digital blood assets. But if the blood should be interacting with the physical world, like a wall or the floor, or even one of your actors, it's worth investing in some practical effects to get the proper reaction. Tip number 4.
Don't rely on jump scares. Jump scares are guaranteed to make people jump, but that doesn't mean that they're the best way to truly scare people. In fact, if you look at reviews for modern horrors, people seem to be getting more and more annoyed at films that rely on jump scares. Instead, build the tension and creep factor with your visuals and audio. Sometimes the worst kind of fear is when you're waiting for something to happen. Tip number 3.
Put some effort into your sound design. 50% of your film is in the audio. And with horror, it's probably going to be dark most of the time, so it's not like your audience is going to be able to see anything anyway. This means that you need to put more effort into what they're hearing. Audacity is a free audio editor that we've used on the channel before, and freesound.org is a great place to start for free sound effects. Tip number 2.
It's more about what you can't see. Sometimes what the audience can think of is actually scarier than what you put on screen. This kind of goes hand in hand with sound design. If you're unable to do practical effects, whether it's a creature or violent scene, just try not showing it.
Tip number 1.
A lot of the mood happens in the color grade. If you compare horror movies made now with the films that were made decades ago, you'll notice a big difference in the color used in the scariest scenes. This is because color grading wasn't a big part of the filmmaking process until around the 2000s. Filmmakers back then designed the lighting on set, and that was pretty much it. Nowadays, color grading is pretty much essential in establishing the mood and feel of your film. Check out our previous tutorial on the curves effect if you're unsure where to start. And that's it for today. If you create anything horror related, feel free to send it to us at nottobragbut@fxhome.com.
Leave any questions down below, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when we next upload. And happy Halloween!